Hey Scorpio, let's get started on your January 2025 reading. I'm Natalia. I'm not using a mic. I'm not using lights. My whole family is feeling a little, actually, I have news to report. So this morning, everyone in my family was feeling kind of down. Like we were coming down with a cold, and we kind of already had the cold and have literally been isolating all winter to make sure that we don't get sick. And somehow we got a little bit of cold in us right after Christmas today. But it looks like it's going away lickety split. You know, just give your kids some zinc. If they've had the cold a couple times, they should be able to fight it, no problem. And I took my zinc, and my husband took his zinc, and I think we're going to be okay. So let's get started on your reading. This is a good one, okay? All right, Scorpios, what we're starting out with is the Seven of Cups, and I do believe that in this instance, the Seven of Cups does represent being overwhelmed with all the things that you have to do, possibly being overwhelmed with options of things that you have to take care of, okay? And interestingly, in this depiction, it looks like the person wants to focus on love. Sorry about the glare, guys. I'm right in front of my window. It looks like the witch there wants to focus on love, but probably can't because like a lot of other things have to happen first. And that seems to be like the movement of your reading. Like that's how this is flowing, if I can say that for my watery Scorpios. Okay, so what you're realizing is that in order for you to focus on the things you want to focus on, you're going to have to, you know, get that hard work done. And I believe that what I'm seeing here is that you have a lot of very difficult tasks ahead of you before you can start to like kind of have fun, you know. You've got to balance things out. You've got to have stability. You got to, you know, like work on your time management. Like I really am just getting that. You guys are very busy. You have a lot of things to do, and they're very important things. And for some of you, I think these are really big deal things. You're moving. You know, I really think a lot of Scorpios are moving right now, you know. Is every Scorpio moving? No, some of you are redecorating. Some of you are having like a move like in your psyche, in your mind or something like that. Like you're moving from transitioning from one way of thinking to another that is really going to benefit you and open doors for you. But for a lot of you, you're physically moving, okay? You know, that's what the cards are saying. So this is a little bit in the past. I feel like you guys are reaching more stability, or you have a plan to work on stabilizing all of these things that you need to do. So next we've got the Fool and the challenge position, and it's clarified by the Four of Wands here in reverse. Okay, now when I do this, I don't read all the clarifying cards in reverse, but this one just happened to come out in reverse. So I do read the challenge card, the base card for the reading that comes out in the challenge position in reverse, and then your Four of Wands landed in reverse. Also, there's a reason that I'm giving you this lengthy explanation of this. So the Fool in reverse is sort of like you're not preparing properly for, you know, important events that are coming up in your future, or you might be you know, a little careless about these things that are coming up in your future. Maybe you're a little Pollyannish about it. Maybe you're just not preparing enough because you don't think you have to, and others of you are not preparing because you're like, I don't know if I even should waste my time doing this. Like it's like I'll prepare when I think the time is right, when I know this is happening, or, you know, something like that. Okay. So this being clarified by the Four of Wands is saying, you know, like you are going through a transition. So you probably want to, you know, get this in the upright and start preparing. Like, you know, there definitely is a transition coming. For some of you, you really are leaving home. You got to start packing, or you have to start planning because you have to leave. Okay. Some change is happening and you're not prepared for it. Like that's sort of what those two cards are saying together. They sort of have a similar meaning. Okay. For some of you, this also could mean that, you know, like in your family situation or relationships, you might have a little bit of discord, some arguments and things like that. And that will lead to you feeling like you need to leave. So, you know, I think the cards are being really specific to a lot of Scorpios situations here. But yeah, like this is not a good thing, you know, like you really need to get it together, get to planning. Okay. So, Scorpios, what you guys are going to know, the path that you tread, you know, is preparing yourself, your conflict here, is that you need to continue preparing. You need to, you know, like look at something realistically before you jump off that cliff. And here we are in a lack mentality. What you know is the Four of Cups. Okay, so in the Four of Cups, the man is absolutely just fixated on Three of the Cups, and then which reminds me of the Three of Cups, the celebration card. You know, like maybe he's thinking about better times of celebration, and here comes the child with the cup, and the child is like, you know, please take my cup of love, and the guy can't even see it. It's not that he doesn't want to take it, he just can't even notice that it's coming to him because he's so fixated on that Three of Cups. Okay, so you guys are, you might be in a lack mentality. That's what you know. But what I really believe is that you're moving away from that. Okay, you are moving away from this lack mentality. You are, you know, beginning to see the blessings that are around you. I think you're beginning to find your path, and you're going for it. You're walking away from your Eight of Cups towards your Nine of Cups. That's a fantastic message. Okay. You know, what you have to dare yourself to do here is the World card. Okay, so you know, you might have to close out a cycle so that you can start a new cycle that is better fitting your life. Okay, what we see here is a woman who's at the beach. She's at the water. The wind is blowing and she's throwing her hat in the air. For all intents and purposes, this is a very you know, positive card. I like it. I get a great feeling from it. I feel like she's prepared for this. She's ready for a new beginning, you know? And this is clarified by you guys, the Death card and the Ace of Cups, okay? So this could be a new creative beginning. I think for a lot of you, it's a new beginning that's going to be full of all different types of love. Okay, it all depends on who you are. For some of you, this is going to be a new beginning at a friendship, a new beginning at a relationship, a new beginning, you know, in a new home that you're going to love, a new job that you're going to love, a new creative endeavor. Whatever it is for you, it is happening. Okay, but I do think that with the World, you just need to successfully close out the cycle first, and then everything that you want is going to happen. Okay, and I think that's what the preparation cards at the very beginning are all about. It's about closing out the cycle. Okay, you have to close it out the right way. And what you need to focus on here is the King of Cups. I'm sorry, the King of Swords and the Two of Cups. Okay, now some of you might know a Cancer. Some air sign. Okay, a Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius, and you know, this person might be the love of your life. Actually, for some of you, you might have this in your chart and love is on the way. But yeah, I think it's possible that it might be a Libra or an Aquarius because, well, I mean, this is, well, the Lovers is the Gemini card. The Two of Cups is a water card. But yeah, what I'm getting is that there's love around you. I'm not sure that you guys are able to deal with that love around you right now. Let's get a clarifier for this. Oh, right away. Okay, that's interesting. So yeah, okay, so what I'm getting here is that you're walking away from your Eight of Cups and walking towards your Nine of Cups. So what I'm getting is that there's love around you, but that you need time on your own right now. The Eight of Cups walking towards the Nine of Cups is like walking towards you know, like stability and happiness, you know, supreme happiness, but happiness on your own. So Scorpios, you might be feeling, even if there's love around you, you might be feeling the need to, you know, just be on your own. And also this love, this Two of Cups doesn't have to be like romantic love. It could be family love. It could be friend love. It could mean, you know, like I'm going off in my own direction, but I know that I have the people that I love around me. You've got the Magician card here as an additional clarifier for that. So whatever it is that you're focused on, whatever it is that you want to make happen is going to happen. I think this is about divine timing too, to be honest with you. Like, I think you have something in mind and you'll make it work when the time is right. And now the time is not right. Okay. All right. So then what you need to, you know, just watch out for is love. Okay. We've got the Ace of Cups, but we've got it in reverse. Okay. So This woman looks very happy in the upright. She's just musing about this beautiful like love potion she's made, and I feel like she just can't wait to give it to someone so that they can love her back. Now, Scorpios, is there somebody on your mind? I really do think so. I think it's an air sign, and I think that you really want to express yourself to this person, but the main focus right now is your situation being in a state of recovery, or maybe even you being in a state of recovery. You know, I know a lot of Scorpios who have really identified and you know, dealt with health issues in 2024. I know numerous Scorpios who have dealt with major health issues that run the gamut, like, you know, anything from, you know, major life-threatening illnesses to mental health issues, you know, just, I mean, to, you know, like pregnancy complications, just like you name it. Scorpios have really been through it. And, you know, ever since I would say 2019 to 2024, this is, I feel like, I want to say that like in 2018 even to 2024, Scorpios have been identifying and dealing with stressful health situations, health of all kinds. And I really intensely feel like this is about to be over for you. I don't know if it has anything to do with Pluto moving into Aquarius. You know, I have no idea. But yeah, I want to look into the planets a little bit more, because I do feel like Scorpios have had it really rough with health, okay? And so what this is telling me is, you know, don't focus on anything. Even if you really want to focus on love right now, that's great and all, but you really need to love yourself more than anything, okay? You got you got some bonus cards, and the bonus is Seven of Wands. You guys might have been feeling defensive, but I think more than anything, you are protecting yourself, and you might be protecting your assets and your beliefs. This is clarified by the Seven of Pentacles, the Justice card, and the Sun. So some of you are definitely having something with a Libra. You might be feeling the need to protect and invest in a Libra who brings you great happiness. You might be feeling the need to protect and invest in what you believe you deserve. You believe you have good karma, and this is making you very happy. You might have a legal situation that you've been waiting for to turn in your favor. You know, I also think some of you are starting a business, and legally this is going to work out for you, and you might gain some recognition about it. But yeah, like something really good is coming to you. It has to do with karma. It's going to make you very happy. You're defending it. And it also, for some of you, could be that you're really into a Libra, because, you know, she's a Libra. Justice is a Libra. All right, guys, I hope that you enjoyed your reading. I'm sorry I'm not doing oracles for Libra, Scorpio, and Sagittarius, because like I said, we're getting over the cold, but this was your full spread, and I love you, Scorpios. Peace.